I never understand big companies and especially the decisions they make because it seems like most companies just try their hardest to make the absolute worst decisions of all time. Now, one thing that we all know is that companies aren't really that creative and they kind of just copy what other companies do that is successful. A good example is gaming with battle passes. Obviously, Epic Game and Fortnite was the one who started it. They see that it worked and it made a lot of money, and now every other game known to man needs to have a battle pass because it works and it makes a lot of money. But the thing with copying what other people do is that you usually only copy things that succeed, things that make more money. You wouldn't copy a system if it's not working and is currently failing, right? Well, that's what everyone will think, but apparently if you think that, you're dumb, because you're absolutely wrong. Now, our story begins with Facebook or Meta. Now, ever since Facebook ended up converting to Meta and they put all their resources into like updating the metaverse, it has not been doing well. Every time when we get a brand new update on how Meta is doing, it's just talking about how their stock is dropping, how they're consistently failing over and over again, and it basically just became the laughing stock of the internet when people talk about it. Because let's be honest, the metaverse is an extremely dumb idea and nothing creative at all. The metaverse isn't doing anything new or anything innovative. They're not changing the way how we're going to go talk to someone, because there is something that already exists and is 2 times better than the metaverse, and it's simply something that is called VR chat. VR chat is something that exists for a while where you can log on. Let's be honest, you're going to dress up as like some anime girl and just walk around and go talk to people. It's just literally just that simple. You don't even need a VR headset to enter VR chat. You can go in not in a VR headset, still probably dress up as anime girl and just go walk around and talk to people and just have fun. It's something that's free. It's something that exists for years. It's something that's so big that there's literally some YouTubers and streamers who make their whole career just walking around VR chat, talking to like their viewers or talking to their friends. There's already a developed form of the internet that already exists. Facebook and Meta in general has not created anything new. And that's really their whole marketing tactic, and that they'll just go take something that already exists and just pretend it doesn't. Like we already talked about Polar or whatever that bootleg Hajime Miku thing was called, where they made like a metaverse singer and just pretend like they made something new, something never seen before. And it's just absolutely breathtaking. Because there wasn't a whole scene of digital singers that exist in Japan. We're the first person who ever done it. While from Meta, their multiple failures, they have been kind of recovering. Their stock has been slowly rising because what I've heard, they kind of stopped 100% going nose deep into Meta, more going back into the stuff that actually makes them money. Stuff like Facebook and Instagram and WhatsApp. They're starting to invest more in stuff, the thing that people actually use. But they ended up confirming one of the worst decisions of all time, and that is Meta Verified. If you don't know what Meta Verified is, it's basically their description of services where they're going to charge $10 or $11 a month on a web version, but if you're on Android or iPhone, they're going to be charging $15 a month, kind of so they can still make money off the tax that these app stores charges for launching stuff on their platform. And they're currently testing it right now in places like Australia, New Zealand. Now, they're honestly doing this probably to copy off Twitter Blue, which I literally don't know why you would want to copy off Twitter Blue. Twitter Blue is literally one of the most dumbest purchases of all time. And again, if you pay for Twitter Blue and when you pay for Meta Verified, because for a fact they're going to leave these areas and probably try to launch it all around the world, if you pay for stuff like this, you just don't deserve to have money. You're clearly not responsible enough to have money, because why would you think this is a good purchase? What value do you get from buying these services? And most of the time, the value is literally nothing. I think Twitter Blue is a good example. Just literally a couple of days ago, we ended up talking about how they were trying to implant two-step verification at Twitter Blue, and they're doing stuff like this because I think the company knows how useless these purchases are. Buying a verification isn't really that cool, and if anyone could just buy verifications, it just loses the meaning of it being super duper cool. The point of you having the verification sign used to be status because it used to mean that you are actually something. You're someone who has big name on them, or you're someone important. But now, since everyone and their mom can literally just shell out $10 a month and get it, no one really cares about it anymore. Now all really people care about is just your follower count and not really the verification sign. It was kind of already dumb anyway, because Instagram also has the same problem as Twitter before the verification sign, where they will literally give that thing to absolutely no one. You can be a literal no one that no one absolutely cares about, and you can release one absolutely terrible book or write a terrible article. You can somehow get a verification sign knowing that you're something, even though no one even knows you exist, and some of these people only have 30-something thousand like followers or something. You can be absolutely no one and get the verification sign, so it's not even a big deal to begin with. But yeah, I'm basically just here to say, please don't buy this. These social media sites are not worth spending money on, and you should not spend money on these things, because I'm positive that if this idea goes through, which it probably is, Facebook is just going to do the same thing that Twitter does, and they're just going to hide basic features behind this verification thing, because basically when you do this, most companies have to like, I don't know why I'm saying most companies. There's only 2 companies. Basically, when you do this, the company needs to beg for you to buy it because, again, I'm pretty sure they know how dumb it is and you know how dumb it is, so they'll just lock the craziest thing behind it. I wouldn't be surprised if 5 years in the future, Facebook or Twitter is gonna like hide password changing behind Twitter Blue or something. That's another company being absolutely dumb. What's new? Anyway, this is something that I want to talk about. My name is Lua. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe to the YouTube thing. I also have a Twitter, Lucha Stars. Don't forget to follow it. You have a good day or night. See you.